Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is the 1st of March into a new month here, third month of the year 2023. Time is moving along. We are looking at Casper this morning. Back on the daily chart, had a nice surprise yesterday for Casper. That was good to see for the bulls. We'll take a quick glance over at Bitcoin. Couple areas on the chart we're looking for and wrap this video up, guys. So yesterday we had we'll zoom in here. Yesterday we had a very nice day. It was a 7.53% day positive in the green for the bulls. We are back above this white line here that has acted as support multiple times. We talked about that in the last video. It was resistance for, call it 4 days. Then yesterday it broke to the upside. Very bullish, very nice candle we saw. Resistance came in, guys, at 415. Been saying that price level for a long time now. I know some of the viewers have been around for a while. They are familiar with the 415 level. You can see resistance came in perfectly at 415. So levels above the market price, which 415 was above yesterday's market price as it was moving higher, can act as resistance levels for a period of time. And once again, that took place. Look how many times we have found resistance at 415. It was over here on the 18th of January. Once again, over here on the 5th of February. Once again, over here on the 21st of February. And yesterday, the 28th of February. So that is an important level to keep an eye on. Now, the momentum is... it's at a make or break point here for Casper. So let me come back to the 415 and let me show you what I'm talking about. So we have this initial nice run up here off of a 262 price level. So this is a nice higher high. We pull back. Nothing to worry about. Higher low. Break out again. Higher high. Higher low. We're at a critical moment right now where we're trying to get, Casper, I should say, is trying to print a higher high. So far, this is a lower high. Lower high is a thing of concern because what I've had on my screen for the past couple videos is if this is a lower high that's getting printed somewhere in here, maybe it was yesterday, for the high of the move, usually what comes next is not good. It's usually a lower low, which would take us below our 334 level. It would take us below the 15th low, which was 331. And then you get that move like that, which is why I am keeping this arrow on the chart for these videos. So we're looking for the bullish case, for the bullish scenario here for Casper, is you want to see another higher high come in. If this is a lower high and we start to fade to the downside, the next lower low could be relatively ugly. So we're looking for a higher high. What does that look like? Well, our highest high of this move here was right here on the 7th of February. So these two candles, the 7th and 8th of February, are our highs for this move. So we are looking for a break above those highs. Also above our 466 level, our potential resistance level that came into play. These two candles did not hit it, but it was very close. So we're looking for a break above that 466. And that'll keep this little uptrend continuing here. So keep that in mind, guys. I still have this oddly looking head and shoulders topping pattern here And that's why I have this arrow here. And the lower high is a thing of concern for a move to the downside. Doesn't mean it'll take place. Yesterday's action was very positive, actually. Did not expect to see that. So that is a good sign, starting to lean towards the fact that, all right, well, maybe Casper is getting ready for a move higher, setting up a higher high. We could run into a little bit of an issue here, though, at the 466. It's above the market. It could act as resistance. The price could hit that and not be able to get above it and fade back down. But it's had plenty of time to consolidate here, so we'll see. Also, guys, on a side note, when everybody sees the same thing in the market, usually the opposite happens. So if there's lots of traders out here who see this head and shoulders, this relatively odd-looking topping pattern, then sometimes you actually get a bullish breakout. So you have to kind of be prepared, for all of these scenarios and what can play out. Looking at it from, if you are an investor, perhaps you are biased to one side or the other. So also keep that in mind, that you can kind of find anything you're looking for within a chart. So you have to be able to kind of separate yourself from that and take a look, what's the reality here? What can happen both to the upside and both to the downside? Where's my risk? How should I be positioned here? So looking for a higher high. If that doesn't take place and we start to fade, this could be the lower high, and we could really see a move to the downside. I'm not saying that'll happen. Yesterday was a nice day, showing that there's still some solid strength in Casper, of course. Let's take a quick look, guys, over at Bitcoin. Then we'll come back to the Casper chart. A couple things I want to talk about before we wrap this video up. So let's see here. So far, Bitcoin today is up nicely, 2.54%. We have to continue this move higher. We have to make a higher high for Bitcoin. Otherwise, this wedge pattern, this wedge formation of these candles to the upside here is looking similar to Casper, as in it could break to the downside and really take us down to that 20,678 level. That's not what I'm rooting for. I'm just keeping that on the radar. I also keep in mind that we have this initial move here. So we have a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. We're in that critical moment, guys, where we're either printing a lower high right now, or it's just about getting ready to break out and create a higher high. If it's the lower high, which it'd be more of the bearish scenario, then the break of that takes us down to a lower low, which would take us down to the 21,694 level. And then if we break these lows over here that were created in the middle of February, will take us down to the 20,678. So keep that on your radar. Hopefully doesn't happen, but it's a possibility. So just wanted to bring it up. If we're getting ready to print another higher high, we have resistance for Bitcoin up here at the $25,000 to $26,000 mark, right in here. But if we break these highs over in here, and these resistance levels aren't too much of a challenge, it could be a big, big move. Either way, it's just basically a $3,000 move up to those levels. So that will definitely lift the altcoins. Let's get back to Casper. So let's assume that Casper, as if you look at today's candle, it's really showing some nice support. I mean, you can see this big candle wick. It's showing nice support here. It wicked below our white line, call it our neckline, call it a support line. It basically runs up on a 45-degree angle. So that is good. That's showing me that there is some support showing up down at these lower levels, right where our white line is. So let's assume Casper is getting ready to break out to the upside. Challenge number one, like I said, is these levels here on the 7th and 8th of February. They are right around the 460 level. So we could see a little bit of a challenge there, but that is a zone to keep an eye on. And then as we zoom out a little bit further, our next major challenge will be right up here at the 524, 522 level, and potentially a little higher right over in here. That could be the next area where price could find a little bit of a struggle. That also correlates with the underneath area over in here as some potential, what was once support broke into resistance, and it was tested on the 17th of October. Market traded back up to that level, bumped its head, got pushed back down, and then there's all this overhead supply over in here. So just a couple things to keep your eye on is the levels of the 7th and 8th of February. Those highs, they are 460, and then this major high over here at 550 as price, breaks to the upside. And then above that, it's really, you have a 571 level up in here, and then it's kind of smooth sailing until we get up into the 727 range. So that is kind of both scenarios I see right now for Casper. I hope this thing breaks to the upside. I've been following it for a while now, both when it's doing well and perhaps not doing so well, heading to the downside. But if you're looking to accumulate more, then those are the days. You kind of root for both days. That's my thoughts, guys. Appreciate all of the subs. Welcome to the channel. If you are not yet subscribed, go ahead, join us here on the channel. 79% of my viewers are not yet subscribed. So hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you have any video requests, as always, feel free to leave them down in the comments as well. Let's see how we do today. Yesterday was a nice day for Casper. Very happy to see that. Resistance came in right at a normal level, 415. Let's see if we can get some follow through today. Some follow through today above 415 takes us up to 435. And then our next level to keep an eye on is that 7th and 8th of February high, and then 466 would be the resistance level right above those highs. Keep an eye on Bitcoin. Let's see if we get that next higher high for Bitcoin. That will definitely help the price do something like this. You guys have a great Wednesday, the 1st of March. We'll catch you guys throughout the day, this evening, in some more videos. All right, take care.